You and it are one. Because you are part and parcel of it. The same as a drop or a cup of cooked inlet is part of cooked inlet, contained within itself the self-same atoms and molecules that cooked inlet contains. And so that is also true for you as a human being, as a son and daughter of the infinite. Jesus tried to tell people that. It went right over their heads. I hope it's not going over your heads at this very moment. You are the soul creator in your life. And you do it through and by that God-given imagination of yours, which is the God in you. Because that omnipotent power is the only creative power. And imagination is the only creative power. And that's bottom line. Even God calleth those things which be not as though they were seen. That's a heavy statement. That's come from the Bible. Now, I could also rewrite that statement as imagination calleth those things which be not as though they were. And the be not eventually becomes the seen whatever's in man's world. We see examples of this every day when we drive around. We see buildings being constructed, be it a home or be it an office building, wherein maybe a few months earlier there was a vacant lot where a previous building had been torn down, or where the trees and whatnot had been cleared. And some individuals or individual saw that vacant lot, and in their imagination they saw on that lot a building or a whatever that existed in their mind but did not exist on that lot. On the physical lot, it was a be not. In their mind, it was a be so. And the be so in their mind eventually became the be so on that lot. And since all of us have imagination, we eventually see the be not as the be so. And that's how it is in everything that man creates. It's first created in his and her imagination as a be so, which be not in the physical world. And the be so becomes the be so in the physical world. And that's the truth about our omnipotent divine mind. Pure and simple. So, since that is so, what do you want to achieve? Think about it very carefully. Just what do you desire to accomplish? Well, there's only one way that you're ever going to accomplish it. You have to first see yourself accomplishing it in your life. Otherwise, you will never do anything to start the process. Since imagination is the only creative ability that you have, and it is a God ability, because you are a God, I'm telling you as the thought guru, do not see yourself doing anything. Instead, imagine yourself being whatever. View whatever from being that whatever. Now, there's a big difference between seeing something and being something. When you see something, you are the onlooker. When you be something, you are the participant. It's like in a football game. When you're watching a football game or a baseball game, you are the onlooker. You are not the football player running across the field. But your mind, you have the capacity to actually project your imagination onto that football field and actually imagine, instead of seeing a certain, player running across that field, you could actually imagine vividly that you are that player running across that field. And in your imagination, you will now be a participant. You will be viewing what's going on around you, not as a spectator, but you will actually see the action as it is occurring on the football field as a participant, blocking or catching the football or whatever. See yourself being the part. See, just seeing yourself doing something is wishful thinking. You have to be it. You have to view it from the end. And the end, which is the being of it, wills the means to attain to that end. And you do it every day with simple things, but you can also do it with the most so-called complex things. For me to get this glass of water, I had to see myself in my mind being it, doing it, being it. I saw the end result in my mind first. I was it in my mind. I was acting the part. I was being the part. And the very fact that I was acting it and being it, my body, through my willpower, picked up the glass. Now, if I don't tell myself, if I do not imagine myself being the part of putting this glass to my lips, this glass will remain this way. And if I don't give the command to put this glass down, 22 minutes from now, I will still be holding this glass. I will now give the command, Roger, put the glass down. I had seen it in my mind, because it was not going to happen of its own. I had to see the end first, no matter how fleeting, before my body acted. Same is true for you. What I am attempting to get you to understand as the thought guru, and this is all I really ever tried to get you to understand, is that which you can clearly see in your imagination and pump full of emotion and unswervingly believe in, that, my friend, will be your future.